Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the adventures of Rafa the Great. And we are here one fine morning. Once again, we are in Norway, guys, and we are doing a checking for our blog. It is raining. We are calling this new series the 4 Seasons of Norway. Okay, currently it is snowing. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. Check this out. We've got a massive pile of logs here ready to be split. They have been cut. We cut them again down into smaller sizes and then split them. But essentially what we're going to be doing for all you guys is giving you a bit of a rundown into the various seasons, the various weather conditions that we experience in a day. Okay, so currently now it's about 8 o'clock. It's been snowing for about light snow, light sleet for about an hour or two since about 6. Up in the mountains over there in the distance, you can see the snow-capped mountains in the back. Temperature is around about 4 or 5 degrees Celsius, so it's not too bad. There's no wind, but pretty much as you can see, we're in our work gear, outdoor gear, wool layer on the interior, and just basically we are wearing skins as a base layer and a short sleeve shirt and a short pants. Okay, so generally at 5 degrees that is okay for May, as we are heading now out of winter and into spring, where the conditions are expected to reach a temperature of around 15-20. I have been told from the villagers here in the local town that on a good week last year they did experience around 25 and 30 degrees Celsius for a period of 1 to 2 weeks, which is actually exceptional, guys. That is crazy weather. That's almost, we're talking mainland weather, heading down south towards Oslo, or even heading down towards, as an example, back in our hometown in Australia, where I guess an average temperature would be around 25-30 degrees. So for Norwegians, having a temperature of above 20-25 degrees Celsius is actually a very, very good summer. So as you can see here, there is snow everywhere, guys. Check that out. It's still coming down. It's pretty light. It's pretty muddy in places. It's not snow. But in this specific geographical location, it is expected to get about a meter and a half worth of snow come peak winter season, which is incredible. As you can see, guys, look, there's a fog layer starting to occur on that mountain peak there, and that one's about 300-400 meters above the sea level. So yeah, it's just changing every hour. We're going to keep you guys updated, posted throughout the day, and show you how the weather changes and the various clothing that we wear throughout the day, and the various tasks that change based on the weather. Now, on the field over here in the back, what you see is about 50 meters by maybe about 80 meters worth of land pasture for arable land for hay. Okay. Now, in the morning, sometimes, guys, what we do see is we see a bit of wild activity from wild game. Now, wild game is essentially anything like moose, deer. I have seen deer here specifically, but the past couple of days, guys, we've been seeing these large moose just coming out from the forest behind over those trees there and making their way down onto this little valley here, across the little ditch, and then onto the main road, believe it or not, and then back up the mountain over there. Now, this generally happens about twice a day. In the morning when they come out for feeding, and then again in the afternoon, evening. When I say evening, I mean probably from 6 o'clock onwards up till about 8-9 o'clock, where, generally for that 3-4 hour period, they are feasting. They're coming out, trying to get the last bit of sunlight before they head back into the forest for their nighttime feeding sessions. Okay, so there's a lot of activity, wild animal activity. And mind you, I'm not even standing about 100 meters from that field, and I'm looking at wild animals, guys, in my own backyard. Like literally, here's a workshop. We've just walked out, not even 5 meters, and we're looking at mountains. Okay, we've got fields here, trees to our side. There's a main road literally right there. Okay, it is incredible, guys. There's a variety of call it environments, really. You know, mountains, snow, fog's clearing, forestry, grassland, pasture, and then maybe 5 minutes from here you got the ocean as well. We are on the west coast, so there's this range of scenic places to visit and see. And as we're talking now, the snow has started to slow down over the past 5 to 10 minutes, and you can see, look at this, the sky's clearing. There's minimal clouds over there. To the sun rises over there on the east, sets there on the west, so that would be north. So over there in the north, guys, you can see the clouds are still forming. Okay, that will be the snow all getting dumped down onto the mountains. And then over here it's starting to clear. Okay, now it looks like it will be a generally sunny day come noon, and we'll do another check-in. But for now, guys, stay tuned. That's part 1 of our blog, okay, of the 4 seasons of Norway. So stay tuned as we check it out throughout the coming months. Okay, and we'll give you guys an update of the weather, the conditions, what we're wearing. We've got our gum boots here, guys. This is generally what we wear. We've got our gloves. Now, these ones are not waterproof. They are North Face, but they are warm. The waterproof ones that we did have, we're using them for painting, and they're a bit wrecked, a bit demolished. So nonetheless, you do need waterproof gear. Gun boots are ideal. Even when you're hiking in this terrain and mountainous terrain, you can get hiking shoes, but I've been climbing with gum boots. Now, ideal, not ideal, I guess that's up to the individual, but I would recommend some sort of waterproof wear if you're hiking, because if it's rained throughout the night and it's snowed, generally a lot of the tracks, guys, up in the forests and the mountains that you climb, quite muddy like this, and half the time you're actually stepping in marshland and it's covered in grass, so you don't know how deep the water goes, and half the time I'll tell you, I've actually sunk down knee deep into grass and water, and that's not fun. And then you have to hike back 2 or 3 hours, soggy socks, and all your clothing is just drenched in water, guys, so that's not good. So you always need to be prepared for changing conditions, because you never know what to expect. Okay, but more on that later. So nonetheless, guys, that's it for now. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the show. Stay tuned for more adventures, and yeah, have fun. That's it for now, guys. Ciao, ciao.